All right, today I'm going to make pasta. I'm going to use these Bucatinis or Percatellis, and then I'm going to make some sausage. I'm going to caramelize an onion, and then heavy cream, white wine, pretty easy. So whenever I do sausages inside, not in a tomato sauce, those I do different, but whenever I do them inside, these are thawed. Put them in a pan with a little bit of water, and I basically steam them for a little while, and then I'll poke them and brown them in their own juice. All right, let me cut up this onion. A good friend of mine bought me this pan. I was talking to him on the phone. He lives up in Carolina. I've known him forever. And I told him, I said, Amazon has this brand is called Duxtop. And I like it a lot. I have some of their saucepans, a couple of frying pans. And it's tri-clad. It's really heavy pan. I like it. And I was going to buy one. They had them on sale. And I said, nah, I don't need no more pans. And then 2 days later, this shows up on my porch. He bought me the pan. So now I'm going to caramelize some onions in it and break it in. Onions cook down to nothing, so really I probably should have had two, but I only have one onion. I got a red onion over there, but I don't think that'll lend itself too well to this dish. I mean, it'd probably be okay, I guess. I don't know. All right, while this is going, I'll chop up some garlic. All right, so the onions didn't caramelize the way I wanted them to. I wanted to get a bunch of stuff stuck in this pan, but I guess I seasoned it too well, and I'm not letting it go long enough, but it'll still be good. So I'm putting in garlic. Now I'll kick the heat way up. And I got some, this is just a California co-op wine, Chardonnay. It's not bad, it's cheap, it's okay. Usually I like to use dry French Vermouth, but I just had a little bit left in the bottle, so. Cook that wine off for a second. I generally like Vermouth better because sometimes, I don't know why, but when I cook with wine, sometimes it'll take on a bitter taste, and I'm not sure why. So there's some crushed red pepper. And I don't have any fresh parsley, so a little dry I'll have to do. Now some heavy cream. That's about half of that. All right, this came back to the boil. So now, in goes my sausages. Shut that off until my macaronis boil, but there is that. And that should be awfully good. All right, the pasta is done. And I just put some olive oil on it to keep it from sticking. And now I'm just heating this up a little bit. I really like this pan. All right, that's that. There is the sauce. There is that. Now I'll let that just sit for just a couple of minutes to absorb some of that sauce. All right, here we go. I can't put, this is plastic, I can't put it on there because that's still hot. All right, there is that. And this is going to be good, I know it is. Little Parmesan cheese. All right. That is excellent. Like I said earlier in the video, sometimes when I cook with white wine, for some reason it'll get a little bitter, which is why I always use vermouth. But I had that little bit left, and this is definitely not bitter. This is because of those onions, caramelized onions. Even though I didn't get them as caramelized as I wanted it like when you make a French onion soup. But all the sugars came out because this is sweet from those onions. This is really good. Give this one a try. It's messy because you use a lot of pans, but it's really easy. I mean, it's simple. Give this one a go.